Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. This is a reading for the week of the 27th of March. And as usual, these are general, so it may or may not resonate. But firstly, Sagittarius, we're just going to look at what energy you've been in. And then we'll look at the week of the 20th. And I'm so distracted already because I'm looking at those cards thinking, oh my gosh, this feels exciting. Anyway, we'll look at the week of the 27th of March and what might come in to help you, and then what the challenges might be, and what energies also are around you to help you work through those. So, wow. And your cards are almost wanting to jump out. There's an urgency here. Two aces straight out of the gate, Sagittarius. It feels exciting. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups just feels like there's a lot of inspiration, a lot of excitement, a lot of happiness. There's this new emotional energy. For some of you, I feel like this could be about a relationship. It's inspired, it's happy, it's a new, it feels just fantastic. Lucky you, Sagittarius, is what I'm thinking with that. It feels lovely. So the week of the 27th of March, what then comes about according to these cards today? We've got the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and the Sun. Right. So it feels, Four of Swords and Ten of Swords feel to me like this is about not overthinking, or trying not to overthink, because it feels like you are maybe. It's almost like this feels like it's caught you with a bit of a rush, Sagittarius, and you've gone into sort of hyper thinking mode. But the Four of Swords suggests, take a little bit of time out, try not to overthink it. Meditate if you can, get out of your head. Because there's a sense here of feeling very strong and empowered as an individual. On your own, you're very intuitive, you're very savvy at you're managing your resources around you. There's wealth and abundance, and for some of you, there's a very entrepreneurial energy here with this Nine of Pentacles. It's like you're standing solid in yourself, Sagittarius. But emotionally, it feels like maybe with a little bit of this, it's almost like you're having to work through something that feels like you're a little bit on the outer. A difficult challenge emotionally, which feels at odds with this inspiration and beautiful new emotional energy. It feels like there's a shift somewhere here. That Five of Pentacles, I just actually want to clarify it because it feels... Can you please show me what that Five of Pentacles is about, please? It is about a relationship, according to these cards, because it's the Page of Cups. So there's something here, maybe there's a new relationship that starts for some of you, and it starts off like, wow, here we go, fireworks kind of. But then maybe there's something in your thinking here. Perhaps it's to do with giving up your independence. Maybe for some of you, and of course this is general, so it's not going to resonate. You might be in a very committed, happy relationship, so that's not perhaps applicable for you, in which case it might be another aspect of your life. It might be something to do with your workplace. But this Five of Pentacles here being clarified by the Page of Cups suggests that there's something of an emotional energy here that's got you feeling a little bit out of sorts. And the Hierophant says, you've got quite a strong set of values that you like to live by, Sagittarius. And the Sun is beautiful. So it feels like you move through this. because you're very aligned with who you are, according to these cards here. You're committed and you do take a stand. It's like when you make a decision on something, it's like you're very strong about who you are. And the sun has this beautiful positive energy pouring out of it here. Like you clear through this because you're so aligned in your emotional well-being. I don't feel you'd want to sit in that energy for very long, Sagittarius. So what can come in to help you? Because this feels like the challenge. Oh no, we're doing the challenge. Got ahead of myself then. What is the challenge? Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. I have to say it does feel like the challenge sits in the relationship and keeping your emotional balance and calm. You know, the Two of Cups talks about a relationship that's one of equals. You know, there's a strong reciprocity here of balance and equity, of two people very equal in the pairing. And the Queen of Cups in her positive is very balanced and relaxed emotionally. She keeps a lid on her emotions. She keeps herself calm. Now, because these are the challenge, it does feel like challenge is in the balance and the dynamic of the relationship potentially. And your challenge is going to be keeping your cool, emotional calm, I feel. So what will come in to help you with this, Sagittarius? We've got the Three of Pentacles, the High Priestess, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, King of Pentacles, King of Swords. Oh, and what else came? I feel like there's a mystery card under here. Ace of Swords. Sagittarius, you have 3 aces on the table here. Wow. This feels like a big week. New beginnings, excitement, you know, clear thinking is what's going to help you. Very much so. So 3 of Pentacles is about building something from the ground up, collaborating with others, all getting together and appreciating that you're building something of enormous value here. Again, this Page of Pentacles feels like it's saying, yes, this has the potential to be something big. Now, if it's not a relationship, perhaps it's, you know, coming into an agreement with someone for a business, maybe doing a startup or a not-for-profit or a foundation or something like that. But it's got this energy here of collaboration with peers. And it's something that both of these cards are saying could be of enormous value. And the High Priestess, you know, is very independent. The Nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess often feel very similar in energy for me. And today they are particularly. It's like there's an independence, there's a strength, there's a listening to the intuition, which the Nine of Pentacles does with that falcon. The Nine of Swords as a helper energy is saying, you're almost there. You know, the Ten of Swords is sitting here and you know, you do stop the overthinking is what I'm hearing. King of Pentacles. For some of you, you might need to speak to someone in finance. You know, maybe the challenge sits around finances. Perhaps if it's a relationship, there's, you know, I'm hearing almost maybe there's an imbalance in the finances or something like that. And that's what you've got to work through because you've had this set of beliefs and values around what that would look like. But the King of Pentacles, you know, can be about generosity with resources, but there's security and stability of resources as well. King of Swords and Ace of Swords are saying there's a very clear new way of thinking and very strategic thinking as well. This is not just a yes or no decision. It's a, how am I going to strategize this? How am I going to work this so that we get a really good resolution and keep this emotional balance and find a way to have equity. It feels like there's an imbalance here because of either something emotional or financial, and it's how you do it, Sagittarius. It's how you come up with something. But it does feel like there's a collaboration. So the energy to move forward is suggesting you talk, you collaborate, and maybe get a bit of guidance from someone financial. Maybe there's an arrangement of like a prenup or working out something. You find a way, because it does feel like it's got enormous value or potential. So I'm just looking for a message from Spirit for you. And we've got the Ten of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So this is saying that, you know, sometimes we can get a little bit overwhelmed and it can then feel a little bit like a burden. And when we get the Ten of Wands, there's enormous, again, I'm hearing enormous potential, because all of those wands could strike and grow into beautiful big trees. So, and you can carry them, Sagittarius. You have a huge capacity, but sometimes we can get a bit overwhelmed when we try and do too much. And so the feeling here is delegate if you can. And that feels like it sits here. But again, you've got the Ace of Wands. So it's come out twice in your reading. There's 4 aces on your table here. This is huge. It feels very big. And this is about really listening to this spark, this inspirational energy that's come because it's come from within you, Sagittarius, is what I'm hearing here. And that's the guiding energy of this reading. And I feel, you know, with some strategic thinking, you've got the sun sitting here and this beautiful abundance all around you. It's how you collaborate to work it out so that you can move forward. Wow. Okay. Well, I hope you have a fabulous week. And if you did enjoy this, please like, share and subscribe. And bye from me.